Hello, I'm Lincoln with Husker Max. Here are my three thoughts after Nebraska's season comes to a sudden end. In the regional final against Texas A&M, it was the Aggies who won a five-set thriller, 25-22, 25-22 in the first two sets. Nebraska won the next two, 25-20, 37-35, and then 15-13 in the fifth set. Thought number one, Texas A&M's block and serving really set the tone during those first two sets that they won too. Nebraska was actually up 10-3 in the first set, and then they came back. Afana Apkala, she had served a 10-0 run. We just talked about in the press conference. She didn't realize it was 10-0, but that 10-0 run put the Aggies in front and kind of set the tone what they wanted to do with their serving. She had two aces during that. For the match, the Aggies had 9 different service aces. Maddie Walk, the A&M setter, she had 4 by herself too, but they went after Nebraska and they challenged them with their serve, and that really set the tone too. And then Texas A&M's block, they finished with 17 blocks over the 5 sets. Really frustrated Nebraska, slowed down their attack even when they weren't getting points, and really kind of made Nebraska work for it and try to find different ways to score points, and really did a great job too. Afena Apkala, she finished with 8, including 3 solo stuffs. A lot of those were on those quick sets to middle blockers that she was just there ready. And then Morgan Perkins, the other middle blocker, she finished with 9 for the Aggies. Thought number 2, that fourth set was one of the best sets in all of college volleyball. I mean, maybe we're hostage of the moment right now too, but 37-35 with Nebraska's season on the line. A&M had 3 different match points during that. Nebraska turned all of them away. Finally, on their 10th set point, the Huskers converted. And, I mean, both teams were out of subs, out of timeouts, out of replay challenges, because A&M wanted to challenge that last point that Adriano finally got a kill that was called touch that went off the Aggie block that ended it for the Huskers as well too. So it was a thrilling back and forth. We saw some unusual things. Benaya Obeche, she played in, she served for this the second and third times during the entire season. Both of them for service errors too, but Nebraska was having to figure things out as they went, and they finally pulled it out and forced the fifth set too. And A&M really kind of power through, got a little bit of an early lead too. The Huskers made a late charge, but Logan Lednicki finished the match with her 24th kill of the match. Kendall Stoworth led the Aggies with 25 kills on 52 swings, and then for the Huskers, it was Harper Murray's 25 kills that led the team. But the other thing that, going back to A&M's block too, really kind of neutralized Andy Jackson too. She didn't play the fifth set at all too, and Manaya Obeche came in for her a couple different times. She just finished with 6 kills, 5 errors on 22 attacks. So then my third takeaway is this, like I said at the start, this was a very surprising, maybe a disappointing finish for the Huskers too. This was a team that was undefeated, dominating all of the opponents, really took care of business. The Big Ten just dropped 1 set, but maybe that was because the Big Ten was down a little bit. The Huskers haven't faced a challenge like this since the early season when they went 5 sets with Kentucky, 5 sets with Creighton. But Huskers answered the bell too. This was just a little bit better A&M team that was not intimidated by the environment, which was electric, and just really took it to Nebraska for most of the match too. So it's a sad note to end on. Nebraska finishes the year. This is the first time they've lost at home in postseason since 2013. First home loss since the end of the 22 regular season. They lost in Minnesota here. So it's, again, disappointing finish for the Huskers too, but they accomplished a lot this season. They have a lot of reasons to be proud of, but it will not end in a national title as that quest continues for the Huskers. So we'll have a lot more coverage on Husker Max. So that's all we got for today. So thanks for watching.